So I was talking to a friend the other day, and he told me that one of the main reasons he doesn't believe in God was because of hell. He said that hell just doesn't seem fair to him, especially if someone who has never heard of Jesus gets sent to hell anyway, without having a chance to believe in him. I'll admit that concerns me too. My question today is hell fair? Well, first we need to define hell. Hell might be the most controversial tenet in Christianity, and many different Christians have different interpretations of what hell is. Some people think hell is a place of never-ending physical torment based on passages like Matthew 25:46, while others argue that people who go to hell are destroyed, not tortured forever, using passages like Matthew 10:28. Still, other people believe hell is a metaphor for separation from God. No matter how one translates the word hell from its original text, a few points are certain. Jesus himself spoke about hell extensively and made it clear that it's a bad place to be, kind of like my high school prom, except worse. Knowing this, it is easier to make a case as to why very bad people like Hitler or an axe murderer end up in hell, because that's what they deserve. But the Bible says that everyone is a sinner and separated from God. This is why God sent Jesus, to take away our guilt and offer us a gift of forgiveness. So even if it's more difficult to justify, we can also understand how a generally nice person who directly rejects God's gift of forgiveness could be sent to hell as well. But what about people who have never been told about Jesus or even seen a Bible? People who have never even had a chance to reject God's gift? How in the world would a good and loving God reject people in that situation? The truth is, wait for it, we don't know. Thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Just kidding. Just because we don't know for sure doesn't mean that there aren't some good possible answers out there. Some people think that God knows everything about everyone before anything was created, that God knows each person so completely that he knows how each person will respond in every circumstance. Thus, God can know who would respond to the gospel message and make sure those who are accepting of him receive an invitation of God's forgiveness. Others believe in the concept of general revelation. In other words, God has revealed himself to everyone adequately through the sheer beauty of the world. Romans 1 says, "For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse." There are more possible alternatives that people have proposed, but no matter which view is true, the most important thing to remember is this: God is perfectly just. Deuteronomy says, "The rock, his work is perfect, for all his ways are justice." Whatever happens, we can be assured that it is fair. The Bible also tells us that God is perfectly loving and that love casts out all fear. So Christians don't have to fear that a person is going to be sent to hell unfairly. So while we can't wrap up a nice and neat answer in 2 minutes, hopefully we have offered some insight as to how to best approach the subject. What do you think about the topic in the video? Do you have any insight we missed? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.